What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Endgame Live with you on a Thursday evening, and you know what that means. Still football. That's right. We still have a night game because we are in week 16. A couple more weeks before it goes away. But let's enjoy these last couple of weeks and let's enjoy it by getting wins for your fantasy teams. That's what we're all about. I don't know how many points are going to be scored in tonight's game, but look, a lot of you probably have at least one player or two you're considering in this game tonight. It's the Chargers or the Broncos. Let's break it down. Last week, didn't love the game too much on Thursday. Do you think that this game is at least? I mean, it can't be worse. Can it? Can't be worse. Is this game significantly better or just modestly better?
I mean, definitely better. They're in SoFi, so there's no weather issues, which is always a big plus. I don't know about significantly better. I mean, when you look at these teams, who's really fantasy relevant? Like Cortland Sutton, Ladd McConkey, maybe Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, maybe your desperation starting Quentin Johnston or something. I mean, really, there's not. Or maybe your desperation starting Stone Smart, even though what's his name is back. Can't think of his name.
Oh, Disley?
No, not Disley, the other one. Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst is back, so I don't know if that's going to put a damper on Stone Smart. But, yeah, this really isn't the most fantasy. Like, not like last week, right, where it was 49ers Rams.
No, it really, please don't be worse. I don't think it can be. You know, it's interesting. Yeah, that Chargers offense, man, it can't be a coincidence, can it, that with J.K. Dobbins out, they've just stopped scoring as much. They can't run the ball at all. I know that's not a coincidence, but yeah, it's interesting. Just notice their last three games, 17 points every time. 17. Very consistent. And they're consistently losing. They've lost 3 of their last 4. They scored 23 against Baltimore and lost, and then 17. Now, they have played some good teams, so that's got to be part of it, right? Baltimore, the Chiefs, and then the Bucks. But still, this offense is, man, it's dry. It's dried up. So if you think I'm worried about Herbert. I really don't want to play Herbert if I don't have to.
Yeah, no, I don't think you should need either of these guys in a 1 QB league, I would hope. These are fine if they're your QB2 in a super flex, but yeah, I hope you have better options in a 1 QB league, especially this time of year, because really there should only be 4 teams
right
competing, and I would hope at least 3 of the teams are set at quarterback. So if for some reason you're not set at quarterback, you're probably the only team not set at quarterback.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you should have at least some choices to
right.
stream. And if you're this far already and you're in the playoffs, you probably weren't riding Justin Herbert anyways to get here. So yeah. But what the big one really, honestly, probably the only Charger I want to even think about is Ladd. I mean, how well do you feel about Ladd? Surtain is back. Denver supposed to have a good defense.
Yeah, Ladd's going to be tough because on the one hand, he plays primarily out of the slot, and he's also been very, very, very good against man coverage. And Denver, they don't run a crazy amount of man, but they run man at one of the highest rates in the NFL.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, you don't know, will the Broncos just say, hey, let's just put Surtain and McConkey and make Josh Palmer and Quentin Johnston beat us? Or will Surtain just stay on one side of the field and the Broncos say, we don't need you to shadow anybody tonight. Just whoever lines up over there, shut them down and give McConkey some opportunities out of the slot. So I don't feel as good about McConkey as I have the previous few weeks here, but I still think he's still one of your better. I don't think I can drop him out of the top 20 wide receivers this week, maybe even top 15.
Yeah, top 15 might be a little high, but I think he's at least a low-end wide receiver too. You're right. I'm still starting him for the most part, So we'll see. Let's just hope there's some points. Points. I will say at the very least, I don't feel great about Herbert, but I think he can get a yard, at least 1 yard, right? and this might matter to you because if you haven't signed up for Underdog yet and you're brand new and you try it, you get this free pick. Justin Herbert just getting a yard. Go higher than 0.5 total yards and you can win that pick. So again, anybody on here, if you haven't signed up for Underdog, you do it right now and get this free pick before the game starts. Use code NGAME when you sign up. Gets you the free pick. It also gets you a 50% deposit match up to $1,000 of bonus cash. That's right, bonus money in your account plus the free pick. So check it out now. They have also every other sport. Just found out today. Apparently they have PGA picks now. I didn't know it was PGA season. Didn't follow that, but PGA, NBA, NHL, anything you're interested in bowl season is not too far away for college football fans. But anyways, try it now. Try Underdog. Use code NGAME at checkout. And try Draft Lane. It's our app. Download it for free from the App Store Play Store. You can ask your questions anytime, not just during the live streams. Ask us for start sit, to get through the playoffs, your waiver wire questions, or anything else. So the app is Draft Lane, free to download, and it syncs with your Yahoo and Sleeper leagues as well. Now, another unfortunate piece of news, especially unfortunate, if you saw the Booms video. I really thought Isaac Grindo would have a potentially big game, and I can tell you he's definitely not, because apparently he's not playing this week. And that leads to our first question here, Cody. With Grindo unlikely to play, should I pivot to Breece, Pollard, Ford, or is it Patrick Taylor time?
I mean, maybe it's Patrick Taylor time, but this feels too risky with so much on the line here. I think I would just go Breece Hall. I haven't heard any updates on Braylon Allen. What's going on? Has he practiced? Did he practice today?
I haven't heard anything about Braylon Allen. Again, we won't really know right much until Friday, but I think just regardless, I think I still like Pollard better than Breece.
And so I guess today they said Breece Hall is further along with his injury than Braylon Allen. Yeah, my worry with Tony Pollard, even though it is a good matchup for Tony Pollard. Well, first of all, I don't think Tony Pollard's close to 100%. But my other worry, like no catches last week with Tyjae Spears healthy. It's just all on the ground. If Braylon Allen is out against the Rams, I think I'm going to go Breece. But if Braylon Allen plays, maybe I'll go to Pollard.
I mean, the injury report is definitely going to play a part here. If Tony Pollard isn't completely healthy, then yeah. I haven't heard an update on him today either.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't practice.
I am just worried that he's not 100% right now dealing with. I mean, neither is Breece, so.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Pollard didn't even practice today. Maybe I'll pivot back to Breece as well. We're gonna have to keep tabs on this. The answer to Patrick Taylor's no, I could play one of those other guys at 50% over Patrick Taylor.
Yes.
Okay, Humberto was actually first, technically. Rodgers or Richardson?
I'm gonna go Rodgers here.
Kelsey or Strange?
I'm still going Kelsey. I know Strange was better last week. I know Kelsey hasn't been great, but sounds like Mahomes is gonna play.
Yeah.
And this is one of those where I'd be kicking myself if I bench Kelsey for Strange and Kelsey goes out there and has like 7 catches and a touchdown and Strange gets like 3 catches. I'm just going to play Kelsey and accept the consequences.
Yeah, there's a handful of tight ends that I will still just keep in there. With Pat Mahomes almost surely playing, or he was full practice again today. Yeah, I'll stick with Kelsey. And then Randy Hunt. Non-PPR, Devontae Smith or Ramondre? Strange, Patrick Taylor. I mean, in non-PPR, I'm definitely not playing Strange.
Yeah, no, definitely not Strange. I mean, I want to just blindly say Ramondre, but I mean, Devonta Smith is much better than Ramondre last week. Even in non PPR. But I don't love Devonta Smith this week. Although I did see today AJ Brown now popped up on the injury report with a knee injury. Although, well, we'll see about that. See what happens with that. It's never good when a guy pops up on Thursday. It's funny because people like freak out on Wednesday, like, "Oh my gosh, player X didn't practice today. Who should I play instead?" But it's better if they don't practice Wednesday and then practice Thursday than it is if they practice Wednesday and don't practice Thursday. This is much more panic-inducing. Man, Ramondre has a good matchup this week. I think I still got to go Ramondre. I'm actually debating if I do go Patrick Taylor over Ramondre here. Ramondre's just been so
Yeah, that's the thing is, again, it's playoff time. We always preach upside, just anyways. You got to wonder what is Ramondre's upside these days. I just don't know because I like you said, I don't feel great about Devontae's matchup, but at least I know he could get a long touchdown, whereas Ramondre, that seems almost physically impossible these days. Yeah, I know. I feel like it should be Ramondre in non-PPR, but again, I might just go Devontae Smith.
It's non-PPR. I might go Patrick Taylor here.
Ooh, the curveball.
I just feel like in that 49ers offense against the Bears, lack of a running defense, good against the pass, bad against the run. I mean, I'm sure we'll see some Keyshawn Vaughn. Maybe we'll see a little Izzy Abanikanda. Maybe. But I think Patrick Taylor will get the bulk of the run here, and it's non-PPR. This one's tough. This one is, if it was PPR, I'd say Devonta Smith, move on. It's just that it's tough because it's non-PPR.
Right. This is a tough one, Randy. Right off the bat. I don't know. I have just not a lot of optimism for a big Patrick Taylor game. So if I'm going to play a running back, I would just stick with Ramondre and hope for a touchdown, which he doesn't score anymore. So I don't know if it's me. I would probably still just stick Devontae Smith in there.
All right. Good luck, Randy. We didn't really help you there.
Yeah, exactly. Don't play Burton Strange, Joe. CR from Germany, half PPR. Kendre, Warren, Strange at the flex.
Nah, I'm just going to go Kendre here pretty easily. It sounds like Kamara not only going to be out this week, but maybe the entire season over for Kamara.
Thank you. Why play him? What purpose? Just shut him down. And Joker or Strange?
I'm okay. So I'm coming around on Njoku because I was looking at the game. I was doing it for tomorrow's video because I was actually looking at it for Tillman. Looking at it at the game back in week 7 when Dorian Thompson-Robinson started against the Bengals. Now week 16, Dorian Thompson-Robinson is going to start against the Bengals. David Njoku had 14 targets in that game. Even in the stretch with Dorian Thompson-Robinson, like I was able because on fantasy points you're able to say like only show this much of game time. So I put it only to where Jameis Winston came in, so it didn't even show the Jameis Winston throws. David Njoku had like 11 targets in that game. I think I'm still going Njoku, and I'll say something that might scare Judy people, but Judy only had a 10% target share on 92% of the routes with DTR. Meanwhile, Tillman had a massive target share. So take that for what it's worth. But I'm going to go Njoku.
I mean, well, first of all, is Njoku good to go? Are we pretty sure he is?
Well, it's weird. Didn't he play last week? Did he play last week or no?
No.
Okay. Yeah, he hasn't practiced yet, I'm pretty sure. But Kevin Stefanski was talking about like how they need to get him involved more in different ways. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if Njoku's out, I'm going strength.
Right. I mean, of course, it's still only Thursday. A lot of this is pending injury news. Like Kamara, we can pretty much say he's not going to play.
Yeah.
And Njoku, I'm just worried because I don't think what I'm seeing is that he didn't practice today, so a little worried. But I think I still would go Strange either way. But we'll see. Falcons, Chargers. I think we're going Falcons.
Falcons.
All right, JCR melts a lot of changes. Okay, in a full PPR, McMillan, Patrick Taylor, or Kendra Miller. I don't want to play Harrison.
Yeah, that's fine if you don't want to play Harrison. Kendra Miller.
I mean, if Miller's the guy, Miller, even in full PPR, yeah, I'm fine with Miller. J's 1364, half PPR, rate my team versus opponent. Okay, so let's assume you have the first team. Connor Bucky's good. Thielen.
I assume that's Bijan Robinson and not Brian.
That would make a big difference.
Very big difference. I'm going to assume Bijan. This is pretty close. He's got you at QB. I think running back's pretty even. I think he's got you at RB1, but you probably have him slightly at RB2. I think wide receivers, I think he's got you slightly at wide receiver just because I feel better about Nico and DJ Moore this week than I do about St. Brown and Thielen. He's got you at tight end. But man, flexing Jaden Reed. I mean, you never know, right? That's the wild card. The flexes are the wild card here. So I'm gonna say if I had to pick Jay, I'm sorry, but I'd pick your opponent, but only maybe 55-45 or something. Still feels close.
Yeah, if it's Bijan Robinson down at the bottom, then yeah, I'm gonna go with the bottom team. But it's not like it's lopsided.
And it's not like it even matters what we say.
Right. Okay. Edgar Padilla, Bo Nix, Jared Goff, Anthony Richardson, Drake May, or with a separate comment, Penix.
Oh man, is this a 1 QB? Oh, these are your choices.
We're not going Penix.
No, not. Don't really like Knicks tonight. Richardson, risky. May. I mean, okay, maybe you hope it turns into they're just getting crushed. But even if they are, this isn't the Lions. This isn't the Rams. This is Drake May throwing to Kendrick Bourne, Mario Douglas, Hunter Henry. This is not the same.
No.
But Goff on the road in Chicago, that's as bad as it could get. Man, I don't know. Who did the Colts play again? Titans, right?
Yeah.
I might just go Richardson here and just pray he runs in 2 touchdowns. I don't know. It's terrible. This is terrible.
Yeah. I think I would just do that. You're hoping for some upside. Oddly enough, Richardson might have the highest upside. Steven, in Superflex PPR, Lamar and Baker, Bijan and Ramondre, Evans, McLaurin, DJ, JSN, McBride, the Miami kicker, Atlanta defense. Got Jacoby on the bench. So the debate is Jacoby over McLaurin or DJ or Jason.
Well, he's asking over Terry. I can't do it. I know Terry has a tough matchup. I know he was terrible the last time these teams played, but let's not forget, JD was banged up in that game. It was in Philly. I can't bench. I just can't bench Terry. I can't do it. Can't do it. It's like AJ Brown last week. It's like, yeah, he's been not that Terry's been terrible. Remember, like a lot of people, I'm worried about AJ Brown. He's been terrible. It's like, yeah, but if you bench AJ Brown for like Adam Thielen, and Adam Thielen gets you 10 points, and AJ Brown gets you 25, you're going to be like, why do I even play fantasy? That's kind of how I'm going to feel if I bench Terry for Jacoby, and like Terry goes for 25 and Jacoby goes for 10, and I lose. Be like, what was I thinking? Now, maybe I could start him over DJ Moore at JSN, assuming, again, that it is actually Aiden O'Connell. This is not a great spot for JSN this week, even though he's been pretty good. I might put him in over JSN if Aiden O'Connell plays.
Terry McLaurin is a tricky one. One of the many, but one of the trickiest ones this week because he's been great and he is great, but he did nothing against the Eagles last time. This is a tough defense. So it was earlier. One of the DraftLink questions today was similar to this. It was Terry McLaurin and who it was. It's like, I know, I get it. I'm tempted, but I'm still keeping Terry in there.
Yeah.
So
I remember even last week people were worried about Terry because they're like, oh, the Saints have. What did the stats somebody had was like the Saints give up like, remember what it was? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Somebody had a stat where like the Saints give up like the fewest points to wide receivers on the left. And then Terry went out there and destroyed him.
I was gonna say the Saints was a smash spot, but let's just keep it the way it is. Alexander's channel. Do we have to? Wow, why do you have every Green Bay Packer wide receiver? Pick 2: Reed, Watson, Dobbs, Harrison, Waddle, Bateman.
Well, Bateman was seen spotted with a boot on his foot, so I don't think I'm playing Bateman. That's for sure. I actually like Watson this week. I think this is a good spot for Watson against the Saints secondary that doesn't have Marshawn Lattimore, gives up big plays. I don't know. And then I'd probably just gamble on Harris. I'd probably go Watson and Harrison and hope one of them has like a big game.
I mean, that's what you need, right? You need the big game. I'm not trusting Waddle, of course. Concerns about Bateman. Okay. I think, look, Watson, again, has been mostly good other than not scoring a single touchdown for 2 months. But other than that, he's been pretty good. And he still has, I think, the most upside of these players. So I would go Watson and just, I mean, you're rolling the dice here either way. So yep. I guess roll the dice, go with the number one guy. That's Harrison.
Yep.
Chargers or Cardinals for defense?
I was going to go Chargers. Cardinals, people were like all in on the Cardinals for the playoffs because they're matchups, and they've been like just nothing. It's like nothing. I'll just go with Chargers. Bo Nix has 5 picks in his last 2 games. Let's just go Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers, I mean, look, last week was definitely a huge letdown for them. I think they'll be better against Denver. Yeah, Arizona, everything about Arizona is schizophrenic. Pick 2. I can Freiermuth or Strange.
I'm going Freiermuth. Unless Pickens somehow plays, then I'll go Strange. But if Pickens is out, which it sounds like, I'll go Fryer.
Right. Pickens. Actually, I haven't looked at Pickens. Did he happen to practice today?
Well, I saw he was at practice, but he was just running off to the side by himself. Oh, well, it's official. He's been ruled out. Pickens is out.
Well, there you go. Let's go Muth. Touchdown upside. Yep. Let's get it. And then we got Felix Tav, who to start 2 flex league. Stroud, Purdy, Stafford.
I'm going to go Purdy. He's in Miami. no weather issues. Still got Jennings, still has Debo, whatever that's worth. Still has Kittle, still has Kyle Shanahan. I'm just very nervous about Stafford in New York. Very nervous about Stroud. I don't even whoever he plays, wherever he plays. Just nervous about Stroud. I'm just gonna go Purdy here.
So that's actually going to lead to another comment I'm going to put up, which I thought about putting up, but we don't want to wait too long for the super chats, but I'll go to it after this. So, Flowers, Puka, Jason, Shakir. Let's assume 2.
Okay, Puka and probably got to go JSN. I do like Shakir. Probably got to go Puka and JSN.
Yeah, you're probably flex. You can flex Shakir.
True.
B-Rob, Garendo, no. Walker, Charbonnet, Ford.
Well, again, is this Bijan Robinson or Brian Robinson? That makes a big difference here. Although, with this group, I'm probably playing whichever B-Rob it is. Hopefully, I really hope for your sake, Felix, it's Bijan. And then I'd probably just go with Walker if he plays, otherwise Charbonnet.
And 2 flex.
Well, yeah, definitely I'm just gonna flex Shakir and Flowers here. I think Ford is okay. I would have flexed Garendo if he was playing. I'll just flex Shakir and Flowers.
And then at defense, Vikings or Colts. I think it's Vikings here.
Vikings.
So there you go, Felix. Now this leads to this one, SC Brew All-American. Now that Garendo is out, I was thinking that Purdy is going to throw the ball more and that this is good for Jennings. So to bench Sutton for Jennings, and that I don't know about Debo. Now you're getting a little too far here with Debo, but would you go Jennings now because of Garendo being out?
No, I do kind of agree with you that they may run it a little less. They may not trust the running game as much, but I don't think that is going to make you put Jennings in over Sutton. Sutton's been so good for like a month and a half. I'm just going to keep rolling Sutton.
Yeah, I don't want to overthink this whole thing. And all of a sudden, does this make the 49ers offense better? No, I just think it makes the whole offense a little less interesting. So I'm still playing Sutton. All right, Boomer saying good evening and didn't get the defense he wanted. So here we go. Titans, Bucks, 49ers, Seahawks, or Chargers tonight. Who will not give him negative points?
Well, I'm assuming you can't get the Chargers tonight because apparently your waivers must run daily here or something.
I
don't know. Probably just go Titans against AR.
Yeah, I mean, Titans are the best matchup. I think the Chargers are still the best actual defense, and they're not a bad. Yeah, I would probably go the Chargers. Honestly, that's what I would do if you can get them. If not, then the Titans. You're not looking for a big game. You're just looking for a not horrible game from a defense. It shouldn't be horrible.
Yeah, I would definitely go Chargers if you can.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing he can't because if he could have gotten the Bills yesterday, he should have just gotten the Bills yesterday. So I'm guessing his league runs waivers every day.
True. Yeah, well, there you go. So if that's what it is, then go Titans. Julio, do you think Burrow's going to play?
I do.
Yeah.
Is there a reason not to?
I haven't heard anything. So just keep Burrow in there.
I did see something about T. Higgins didn't practice today, but they said, like, yesterday was a rest day and then he didn't practice today, but they said it was just nothing. And they said, like Zach Taylor said, he was going to practice tomorrow and play. But I haven't heard anything about Burrow.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's playing. Don't take him out of your line. Basic money. Happy Thursday. Moving into the semis, need to flex. Ridley, Ford, McMillan. It's half.
It's half. I probably still just go Ridley here.
Yeah, and a lot of people, probably the question I think between all our lives and the draft lanes and everything, I think the player we've had the most questions about so far this week, Jalen McMillan. Because you've seen what we've done the last 2 weeks, and yeah, it's very tempting. But I don't think you want to automatically throw him in your lineup over a proven receiver. Now, trust me, Calvin Ridley is very risky, as you know.
Yes.
It doesn't bring either of us anymore. I'm to the point. It doesn't bring either of us any joy to recommend Calvin Ridley. But I'm always going to lean towards target share. He's clearly the number one receiver there. You just don't know. McMillan doesn't get a touchdown. It's, just don't know. Steven saw that Kamara is doubtful. Grabbed Kendre. Good. Kendre over Ramondre.
Yeah, I would start Kendre over Ramondre. The other nice thing, because again, I was doing this for the research for tomorrow's video, I was pretty surprised and impressed when I saw that in that fourth quarter, after Alvin Kamara left, Kendre and Miller ran 58% of the routes. So, I mean, we might see a guy who's out there, 80% of the snaps and even catching some passes. So I think Kendre is a really good start this week. Not a strong starter,
don't get carried away. He's still on the Saints, but yeah, he's going to have to catch passes because who else they have to throw to? I mean, really,
true.
I don't know.
Although,
honestly,
hey, they opened up.
Huh?
They opened up Olave's 21-day window.
Well, there you go. There's that. I don't think he's playing this week, so yeah, go Miller. Definitely go Miller. And he says that even better, his opponent had Kamara, so that's good.
Yeah.
Robert Perky. Ooh, said last week was rough. Garrett or Jennings?
Garrett.
Yeah, so go Garrett. Let's see, Kyler, Darnold, or Rodgers.
I think I'm going Rodgers. Maybe Darnold. Maybe I feel a little safer about Darnold. I don't know. Rodgers or Darnold. Man, that was tough. Because Darnold on the road in Seattle, do we have any idea? Has he done any of his weather updates yet? It wasn't up there yesterday when I checked. Let's see if he's done any. Okay, let's see. Is there anything for Seattle? Scattered showers likely. What about the Jets? Is there anything for? Yeah, it just says temp in the 20s with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. That's Aaron Rodgers. Fine. I'm going to go Aaron Rodgers.
All right. Another Jet. Here we go. And then Bowers and McBride.
McBride.
Yeah, but McBride. So many targets. David Uffner. Moore, McConkey, or Henry in the flex?
Not Henry. Not in PBR. Oh, McConkey versus DJ Moore.
This feels like a floor ceiling debate, doesn't it? You don't expect a big game from Ladd, but he'll get targeted. DJ Moore, you don't know what to expect, but he could have a touchdown or two or none. So I think this comes down to risk tolerance.
Yeah, but it's McConkey plays tonight, so you might not. I mean, really, the tough thing, like I said in the beginning with McConkey, is how are they going to defend the Chargers? Like, is Surtain just going to stay on one side of the field and guard like Josh Palmer or Quentin Johnson, whoever lines up over there, and McConkey's just going to run free out of the slot? In which case, he could have a very nice game. Or are the Broncos going to say, hey, he's all they got. Go follow him even in the slot. And we don't know. There's no way to know. Unless somebody in here is on the Broncos coaching staff. I doubt. I think if it's me, I'm going Ladd. But, man, I will say, yeah, this one is very tough. This one is very tough between Ladd and DJ.
Yeah, I mean, Ladd definitely, like I said at the very top, right? You said he probably could still be like a top 15 receiver in a PPR league. I think top 20 seems, pretty reasonable to expect. If you feel like you need upside, you want a bigger potential game, then it could be more. Sadly, somehow it's not Henry. All right, Grissa Hapal. Got Jonnu, but had to give up Hawk and Garendo. Well, that's fine now. Garendo's not even playing.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because if you have Jonnu, you don't need Hawk, so you're good.
Exactly. It's not bench isn't that important anymore.
Then he wants to flex his running back decision. Chase Brown or Kyron?
Chase Brown.
or Puka versus Kyron?
No. Chase Brown and Puka.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I would do. Evan Pereniak, one receiver, one flex in half. Myers, Neighbors, Brees, Sharps.
I think I'm just going to go Myers and Neighbors. I don't love Neighbors this week with Drew Lock starting. Of course, we know how this goes. Brees, Charbonnet in a really tough matchup. Assuming Kenneth Walker even is out. Kenneth Walker plays, you can't even really start Charbonnet. I might just go Myers and Neighbors. If it's Desmond Ridder, I'll go Neighbors and Brees.
I think I'll just say even if Walker is totally out again, I'm not going to play Sharps. Too tough a matchup, and obviously let down last week. I'll just go Myers and Neighbors. Let's go Myers and Neighbors. In another league, Rodgers or Love?
I'm going to go Rodgers here. I just think he has more upside this week.
It's every time. It stings just a little bit every time, and no matter how many times you say it, it stings.
Yeah, it does not. No, you're right. It does not get easier.
It's funny because I saw today something Aaron Rodgers. Now all of a sudden he's willing to mentor a new QB if they draft somebody next year in the Jets. Like, oh, that's what we want. You're a great mentor. Yeah. Anyways, team needs upside with Njoku and Kamara. Yeah, Kamara's definitely out. Njoku, it's possible. So there we go. Zachary. Swift, Najee, JT, or Kendre?
But that's not JT. It's PT.
Oh, I forgot there was Patrick Taylor. Patrick Taylor, is he a junior?
That's that little that one letter switch makes a big difference. J to P, P to J. It's a big difference.
I forgot about Patrick Taylor. I saw Taylor and I assumed it was.
I'm gonna go Kendre here.
Yeah, this definitely changes things. I'll go Kendre.
Yes.
Is
One
Patrick?
letter
I didn't know
changes
Patrick.
a lot.
Huh?
One letter changes a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know Patrick Taylor was a junior. So
I don't think he is, but I don't think Jonathan Taylor is a junior either. Maybe Patrick Taylor is a junior. Actually, I think he actually is.
Taylor. How many Taylors can there be? All right.
A lot.
It's
very common name.
It's Kendre. Yeah. Mark Maloney.
The good news is there's only one Kendre.
There's definitely only one Kendre, but there's two tanks. Denver or Colts?
Denver.
Mahomes or Rodgers?
Just gonna keep saying Rodgers. I mean, Mahomes not even 100%. Yeah, let's go Rodgers.
Yeah. Strange or Kincaid?
Strange. Well, I don't hate Kincaid this week, but I like Strange with.
Right. I'll go Strange. Stevenson, Ford, or Tracy?
Ah, man. Not Tracy, I know that.
No. I feel like
I might just go Jerome Ford here. It's the Bengals. He catches passes. He actually could score a touchdown. I might go Ford over Stevenson.
I feel like it should be Ford. My worry, of course, and same thing that you worry about is all of a sudden Deontay Foreman gets 10 carries, It's like, or that the Browns just are losing by so much after the first half that they don't run the ball. But Ford will catch passes, so
yeah.
We need upside. Let's go Ford. Rashik Barron is back. Shakir or Zay?
I'm going to go Shakir.
And then White, Ford, or Rico? Leaning towards Ford. More explosive. They trust more than Rico. Well, that's actually a fair point. Rico has not been scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I like he said he runs so hard. But the Browns don't care that he runs so hard. I'm actually going to go Rachaad White here. I just like the matchup for the Bucs running backs. he's been good over the last month. Even with Bucky Irving being good, he's still been good. So I'm going to go Rachaad White, personally.
Yeah, with those other two options, I wouldn't go forward. Rico, is getting all the touches. That's his major upside. Rachaad White is just in the best offense of those three. So Ford is my third pick out of those. Rico, White, I think I'll go White as well. More touchdown upside, as we clearly stated. Bandeasy, pick a lineup. JD or Kyler?
JD.
Bijan, Connor, Chase Brown, Neighbors, Wilson, and Adams, and Puka. And then Njoku, it would be Strange or Kraft.
All right, well, I'll assume 2-2-1. So Bijan and Chase Brown at running back. Adams and Puka at wide receiver. I'm going to flex James Conner. And I'll rank the tight ends, assuming they play, Njoku, Jacksonville tight end, a.k.a. Brent Strange. Tucker Kraft.
Great. Only thing I would change is right now I would put Strange at tight end. But let's see. If Njoku's fully good to go, not a bad option. Guy McFly in an 8-man league. Has McBride a choice between Bowers, Jacoby, or Juwan for the flex.
Again, assuming Aiden O'Connell plays, I'm going to go Jacoby.
Yeah, that's interesting because same offense there. You wonder who gets targeted more. It could go either way, but yeah, I think I'd go Jacoby as well. And then saying McMillan's on the waiver wire, no, you're not going to play him over those guys.
Yeah, you're going to play him over those guys.
Here's an easy one. Biggs, Garendo or Derrick Henry?
Yeah, Garendo probably not playing, almost certainly not playing. So let's just roll out Derrick Henry. Let's hope he rebounds this week.
Yeah. Aaron Jones. Possibly. Could it be? No, probably not. What is it? What is it like a?
It almost looks like who's the guy from
Animal?
Yeah, Animal.
I was going to say, it looks like
would
a
it entirely shock you if Aaron Jones had an animal?
No.
Not at all, right?
No.
Aaron Jones seems like a super cool guy. Like if somebody said like you're gonna go have lunch with somebody from the NFL, he'd be like in my top 5.
Here you go. Right behind Aaron Rodgers.
He'd be my bottom 5.
Okay.
He might be last. Like legit. Although I don't know, maybe he'd be low. He'd be very low. Very low on the list.
I wouldn't be allowed to eat with Aaron Rodgers because he'd ask for my vax status and be like, no, sorry, you can't enter.
That's true. And then he'd probably judge whatever you eat, probably tell you all the whatevers that's in it, all the whatevers. It's like, dude, just let me eat.
Yeah.
Just let me eat.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so we've kind of talked about this. Patrick Taylor, who now looks like the starter for the Niners, or Kendre Miller, who suddenly is the starting running back for the Saints.
Yeah, I'm going to go Kendre Miller.
Yes, Kendre Miller here. Let's help Gwen. She says she's going up against number 1. What about Spears for Pacheco if Pollard is out? Okay, so if Pollard's out.
If Pollard is out, I would even start Spears over like Kendre Miller for sure. Spears getting that backfield to himself.
Yeah. All right. So the answer is yes. But now, I assume not, but would you, if Pollard is in, and we know this before Saturday because, of course, the Chiefs play on Saturday, I don't think you would go Spears or Pacheco, right?
Probably not, but I don't feel good about Pacheco this week at all. Houston very, very, very good against the run.
Yeah.
It was a complete 50-50 split last week. Like same carries, same receptions. Like, oh man, brutal.
Yeah, brutal is right. Watching Kareem Hunt still get carries is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is the case, Gwen, which I guess you're sort of hoping Pollard is out, then yes, you can do this. And then it is the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Castles.
What's up, Joe?
Start them in order: Brian Robinson, Kendre Miller, Ramondre, Patrick Taylor, Jerome Ford, or Kenneth Walker.
I think I'm going to go Kendre Miller, Brian Robinson, Kenneth Walker. Patrick Taylor. Jerome Ford, Ramondre. Although hopefully you don't need to go that deep.
Yeah, my first 3 are pretty much the same, which is all that should matter. I'm sticking Patrick Taylor last, but I don't think that matters. John, start 2. Nacarendo. Tracy, hopefully not. Ramondre, Ford, Miller, and Spears. So of this group, I think it's fair to say, based on what you had just finished saying, was that if Pollard is out, Spears would be number 1.
Yeah, Pollard's out. Spears is number 1. Kendre is number 2. I probably put Ford 3, Ramondre 4, Tracy dead last.
Yeah, so basically reverse order here.
Yes, exactly.
If Pollard plays, what's the order?
Then I'll go Kendre, Ford. Kendre and Ford.
Yep, there you go. Dustin Forsberg is in round 2, needs 2-2 and a flex. Barkley, Bucky, Sharps, Kendre, Tracy, and Walker. Chase, Nico, Shakir, Judy, Mooney, full PPR. I can do this one. This should be pretty easy. Barkley, Bucky, Chase, Nico, and Shakir.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's hard. It's hard to tell somebody to bench Judy right now after how good he's been.
Well,
I am nervous with DTR, but at the same time, Judy's been. Maybe you just go Judy at the flex. How do you bench?
Judy has been really good with Jameis Winston.
True.
Only with Jameis Winston. Only he was.
It was crazy. The stat I saw, I think he was 57 in receiving yards, weeks 1 through 7, and he's now like 5th on the season. Like, that's insane. Insane. Yeah, I guess maybe Shakir might be a little safer.
Yeah, I'll go Shakir here. We'll see. Hopefully Judy does something. I know some teams are still going to count on him, so hopefully, but maybe this year.
Hard not to, how good he's been, right? It's like hard to bench him.
Yeah. Maybe after this year, he'll get that Madden rating up. Maybe. Dulce. What's up? 2 receivers, 2 running backs, a flex and a tight end. Dowdle, Ford, Pacheco, Terry, Keenan, Garrett Wilson, McMillan, DK, and then Stranger Hawkinson.
Oh, man. All right, well, I'm going to go Terry. I can tell you right now, I'm going to go Terry, Keenan Allen, Garrett Wilson for my 2 wide receivers and flex. So we can move on from that. I'm probably just going to go Dowdle and Ford at running back. I think I'm going Hawk at tight end. That one's close. Maybe I'm irrationally low on Strange.
Well, I'm irrationally high on Strange, so I'm going to go Strange. But other than that, agree. John Henry, Ford, Taylor, and then Bills Broncos.
I'm going to go Patrick Taylor here. It's because he's in the 49ers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's barely going to touch the ball. But Keyshawn Vaughn, Izzy Abanikanda, they've only been on the team for like 2 weeks.
Keyshawn Vaughn. Oh boy.
That's all he's competing with is Izzy and Keyshawn Vaughn. There's literally nobody else.
I know, but I just don't think he gets enough touches. Here's my whole thing is regardless of how many touches we thought Isaac Guerrero was going to get, he's explosive.
Right.
I could be wrong. I don't view Patrick Taylor as explosive.
No.
I would go Ford. And then I would go Bills.
Yes.
We have a super sticker from the 831 Traviso, I think. All right, so let's see. If I have a question, if you see it, let me know.
The 831 Traviso. Okay.
Here we go. Found it. Thielen or Judy?
This isn't a bad spot for Judy. The Cardinals are not good against slot wide receivers. Did I say Thielen or Judy? It's not a bad spot for Thielen. The Cardinals are not good against slot wide receivers.
Yeah.
But Judy's just been so much better. But man, you got to really worry about DTR now. I mean, what's the upside with Thielen? I think I'm just going to go Judy here and hope he still gets the targets.
I mean, I think Thielen, like, it was kind of disappointing last week with Thielen, but the week before, remember, 100-yard games against a 100-yard game against the Eagles, and before that, a big game. A decent game. I'm not ready to give up on Thielen. I am worried. Judy is, again, Terry is probably the toughest. Judy is probably the second toughest to evaluate this week. I'm worried about DTR. I might go Thielen here. And then if Tracy goes down, why would Tracy go down?
I don't know, but Tracy's already down for me. Just go Kendrick Miller. Not starting Tracy.
I'm trying to figure out, like, you're anticipating an injury or what?
Even if he's healthy, I'm not starting.
Yeah, just go Miller. Quail Man, start 2. Rachaad White, Zach Charbonnet, Mooney, Judy Downs.
Well, I did just see Kenneth Walker full participant today, so it looks like he's back. So that eliminates Charbonnet. Man, I can't start Mooney after that 0. And now Michael Penix. Downs. No, I'm just going to go Judy and Rachaad White. Rendo out, by the way, Quail Man. I guess it's not official, but more than likely out.
Yeah, so you can scratch out Garendo and Sharps. Yeah, White and Judy. There you go. Dustin Forsberg in the second round. His second team, 2-2 in the flex. Barkley, Cook, Bucky, and Patrick Taylor. And White, Jetta, Sutton, Flowers, Judy Hopkins. Thanks.
All right, I'm going to go Jefferson and Sutton at wide receiver. Man, I think I'm probably going to just go, even in full PPR, I think I'm going to go Barkley, James Cook, and Bucky. 2 running backs and flex. I think those guys just have so much upside this week. I don't want them on my bench.
Yeah, and the other side of that is Flowers, Judy Hopkins. Those guys are iffy enough that you can't feel great about them even in full. So there you go. Again, I think it's the first 3 and the first 2. CKV Logs. Pick a flex. BTJ, Mixon, or Kyron, and these are flex options. How are these flex options?
Sorry. Man, I think I got to go Kyron, as tough as it is to bench BTJ. How are these? What's the rest of your team look like? Like, Kyron should be in your lineup, and then BTJ should be your flex.
I guess I'm going to go BTJ. Worried about Mixon.
BTJ over Kyron?
I think so. Ernesto, 2 QBs, Goff, Stroud, Rodgers, Richardson. Do I see Mac Jones? And Aiden O'Connell.
Oh, man. I might go Rodgers and O'Connell here, honestly. Rodgers and O'Connell.
Yeah, I don't even. I know I just picked BTJ, right? And look, he was fine. Technically, Mac Jones had a good statistical game last week. I cannot bring myself to start Mac Jones. I don't care what the matchup is. Aiden O'Connell, sure, no problem. He gets the Jaguars. So there you go. Yep. Rodgers, O'Connell. Silicon Valley Athletics. Defense, we go Denver, Eagles, Lions. Eagles, no.
I guess go Denver.
Yeah.
No, Eagles against Jaden Daniels. No, thanks. They'll probably get some sacks, but they might also give up a bunch of points. I'm going to go Denver.
Yeah, I mean the Lions matchup is interesting, but come on, how many do they even have enough healthy bodies to field a full team? Let's go Denver. I mean, I'm kidding. Cole Rosandich, non-PPR, going with Cooper Rush, Chase, JMO, Gibbs, Taylor, McBride, flexing Devontae, bench is Kendre Miller. Yeah, I would put Kendre Miller over Patrick Taylor.
Yeah, but I might go in non-PPR. It's kind of what we had in the beginning. I might go Patrick Taylor over Devonta Smith. But it's close. It is
That
close.
I could get behind. And then it's like, okay, well, do you like Devontae Smith or Jameson Williams better?
Probably Devonta Smith, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Put Devonta Smith in your wide receiver spot and bench JMO, and then you can just, I guess you just flex Kendrick Miller. All right. Cali Kid needs one. Njoku unlikely. League mate blocked me from picking up Freiermuth.
Cali Kid, why are you letting this happen? You should be prepared. You should be prepared, especially with a guy like Njoku. But the good news is you at least have Strange.
You got Strange there. Just get Strange. I mean, I don't like any of those other guys better. Yeah, just get Strange. Steven Cotto. Thank you both for all the help, of course. Unfortunately, didn't make the first round. Ugly games. Wow, by 0.1.
Yeah, Tua. Oh, man. Yeah, Tua was so bad last week. Why? Why Tua?
Well, so playing for fifth here, I guess. Who are you going with? Is it going Rodgers again?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. How many times have I said yes to Aaron Rodgers?
I know. Country Connected. 12-2, entering the biggest game of the year. Here we go. No Monty, locked in with Achane, B-Rob, Wilson Chase, Devontae McBride. Did you go McMillan over Devonta?
I can't do that.
It is a fair question. Could I do it? Is a different question. I don't think so. Okay. Now third team from Justin Forsberg in the second round. This one, again, 2-2-1. Chase Brown, Bucky, Kendre, BTJ Adams, AJ Brown, Cup, Keenan, Hopkins, Ridley, JMO.
All right. Chase Brown and Bucky are running back. Adams, AJ Brown at wide receiver, assuming AJ Brown plays. And then I'll probably flex Keenan.
Yep, that sounds about right. This team is definitely more wide receiver heavy than your first two, which is not a bad thing. Ash Abu Quad needs help in full. Wide receiver and a flex. Flowers, DK Adams, Ridley, B-Rob, Kendre. Also have St. Brown, Jacobs, Mixon starting.
Asleep. Adams at wide receiver. Full PPR. I don't think I could put like Kendre in over a guy like Brian Robinson. Man, this is tough.
Flex. But Adams is somehow the one we feel best about. All those other receivers are, boom bust. But when's the last time Flowers and DK boomed?
DK's been bad. I don't know what's going on with DK Metcalf.
Go Ridley and hope for the Rudolph bump.
Oh, hope is not a winning strategy.
No, it is not.
Oh, man. I might go Flowers. It sounds like Bateman is probably not going to play. Maybe there's a Flowers bump here. Might go Flowers. That is tough. That flex is really tough.
Yeah. Generations X, Darnold or Herbert? Darnold.
Darnold.
Falcons or Colts?
Falcons.
Sutton, Cook, or DJ Moore?
Is that James Cook? I think I got to. If it's full PPR, I'd probably go Sutton. If it's half or none, I'd probably go James Cook.
That one's tough. All are pretty good options this week. I think Sutton should be fine. Okay, get your shiz. What's up? Let's see. It's a defense question. Colts, Cardinals, or Texans?
Yeah, I'll just go Colts against Mason Rudolph. Don't want to play Texans against Mahomes, even if he's somewhat limited.
Yeah. The Texans are pretty much out of consideration now. So there you go. Marco Jacinto. Look for your narrative. Okay. Mixon, Neighbors, or Hubbard in full?
Oh, man. Oh, we're in week 16. Mixon carried you all season, and now we're considering benching Mixon for Chuba Hubbard.
Considering it, but I think I'm still going to go Mixon.
Yeah, I think I have to still go Mixon too. I probably would say Neighbors if Tim Boyle was playing, but we've seen Neighbors with Drew Lock. We know. I know it's crazy to even say. But I mean, he just came in and didn't carry. He just chucked it down 20. I was like, I saw something where it was like, League Neighbors 20-yard catch. I was like, what are you talking about? 20-yard catch. He doesn't do that. Tim Boyle doesn't care.
Oh, he definitely does not. Ball security is not the top of his priority list. It's just funny. It's never gonna stop cracking me up to hear that. If only Tim Boyle were playing.
If only Tim Boyle were playing.
All right, so Mixon here, Marco. Yuya Oda, standard. 2 receiver, 2 running back, and a flex. St. Brown, Jefferson, Jacobs, Brees, Brian Thomas, Judy, Rachaad White, McConkey, and Ford.
Okay, so non-PPR, so...
That makes it tough. I mean, St. Brown and Jefferson are the receivers.
Yeah, St. Brown, Jefferson. Gotta start Jacobs.
So it's between basically Brees or Rachaad White or Jerome Ford for the second running back. It's non-PPR. That probably gives... does it give the edge to Brees?
Yeah, probably. I'd probably go Brees. And then, I guess keep Brian Thomas Jr. in at the flex. I assume you have him in at the flex. He's been putting up big games and scoring touchdowns, so let's keep riding with it. Looks good. Yeah,
and the thing is, Rachaad White is a running back who does, to some extent, rely on the pass catching. And yeah, so let's just flex BTJ there. Ken, if AJB is out, Devontae Smith or Drake London?
If AJB is out, I probably have to go with Devontae Smith.
Yeah, exactly. That one seems like a logical pivot, but also not feeling great about London with the rookie. Okay, that was random. Quail Man. Muth or Njoku, assuming he plays.
If Njoku is clear, if tomorrow he's full practice, not on the injury report, I'll go with Njoku. But if it's he's limited tomorrow, game time decision, I'll just go Freiermuth and not risk it. It's a hamstring. He'll always have a setback in the game.
Yeah, not encouraging that he didn't practice today, but we still have time. So let's see. I see a super chat from Omar. I have not.
Wait, he had one more question though.
Huh?
Whaleman had another question.
Oh, sorry. I was busy looking for Omar's. B-Rob, Pollard, Miller.
This one is tough because Brian Robinson is such a tough matchup this week. Pollard has the best matchup, but I really do worry about Pollard. Is he even going to play? And if so, how healthy is he? I mean, can I really start Kendrick Miller over these guys? I don't know. I'm probably going Brian Robinson Jr. here and hoping he scores.
Yeah, Pollard looking very, very risky as well. Let's go B-Rob. And then Nemesis. Omar, I'm going to keep looking for yours, by the way. If I don't see it, you can try to post it again. Good evening, Ford or Miller? And
Miller.
your reaction to the Tank Dell. Hey, he got you 2 targets. Yeah, he liked that.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm going Kendrick.
Miller it is. By the way, if you guys have not seen the wide receiver video, like always, definitely worth it. Anthony, Kyler, Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going Aaron Rodgers, sadly.
Yes. Strange or Muth?
Let's go Muth. Pickens is out. Let's just go Muth.
Shakir, McLaurin, possibly Walker, possibly Spears. 2.
It's full PPR. I'm just going to play Terry. 2 flexes. Okay, I'm going to play Terry. I will. Okay, if Pollard is completely out, yes, I'll go Terry and Spears because Spears catches, as we saw last week, plenty of passes. But if Pollard plays, I'll go Terry and Shakir.
There you go. And then Andrea, Tua or AR?
I'm going to go Tua. I know he was a huge bust last week, but he's back at home this week. Should be better. AR is always a risk of a bust.
Right, exactly. When Tua busts, you notice it because he had been so good before then. Anthony Richardson, a bad game is just kind of normal.
Right.
Luis Carrasco, Njoku or Muth?
Well, we just had this. If Njoku is fully cleared, no game designation, I'll go him. Otherwise, Muth.
And then Sutton or BTJ?
Man.
Both good.
Both good, but I think I got to just keep rolling with BTJ right now. I mean, he's been like otherworldly good.
He's been good. The matchup is so good this week for him.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Of the people, Terry or Tyreek?
Terry. Tyreek, no.
All right, so no to Tyreek. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go Terry. Chrissy Balderrama in half flex. McMillan, Austin. It's Calvin Austin, Alexander Madison, or Romeo Dobbs.
I'll just go McMillan here and shoot for the upside. I know Dobbs had 2 touchdowns last week, but he had 3 catches. Like let's not chase that again. Madison, if you just want your 6 to 8 points, sure. And Calvin Austin, he's had 2 weeks without George Pickens and hasn't come through. So just give me McMillan. Let's hope he keeps it going.
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious now. Calvin Austin is just one of those guys that every once in a while, every few weeks, will catch a long touchdown, and that's it. Not counting on that. Dobbs will every couple of weeks catch a very, very, very short touchdown, and that's it. Let's go McMillan. Only guy here I think has tangible upside. Lazo Baseball 96, 2 leagues. First of all, in the 10-teamer, flex Bucky or Garrett Wilson?
I'm going to go Bucky. I just think Bucky, he has such a much higher floor than Garrett Wilson. And I think he has a huge ceiling this week too.
Yeah, I like Bucky a lot this week. It's interesting, and if you saw that Garrett Wilson, they asked him something like, "You going to be with the Jets next year?" And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know. We'll see." Like,
he's like, it depends. Is Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams going to be back? If so, I'm out.
Exactly. Jalen this is the other league, 12-man flex. Jalen McMillan or Debo?
I'll just gamble on McMillan here.
Yeah, forget Debo. Forget it. Adrian Michael, Neighbors Jennings, and then Muth or Strange.
I go Muth over Strange. Neighbors Jennings. That's tough, actually. It's not really a great matchup for Jennings this week. At least Neighbors, he has a floor with Drew Lock. It is the Falcons, so maybe I'll go Neighbors here.
Yeah, I'm not super inspired by Jennings, and I don't think Orlando being out makes me feel necessarily better. I think it makes me feel a little less good about this whole offense in general. So, yeah, I'm fine going Neighbors here. And then Carson, with the kicker question.
Oh boy.
But there's only two. McManus in Green Bay or Dicker
I
the
always say
kicker
the
tonight.
same thing. If you have a chance to start a guy named Dicker the kicker, you just start a guy named Dicker the kicker.
There it is. There you go. Of all the teams, Carson, you should be the one playing Dicker. James Jones. Good afternoon. 2 QB. Goff at 1, Geno or AR at the other.
I might just go AR here. Geno less than 100% against that Packers defense.
Yeah.
I might just go AR and hope he runs in a couple.
Exactly. Risk with both sides. You need some upside. I don't know how much upside Geno has left. And then got Kyron needs Bucky, Pollard, B-Rob, Harrison, or Jonnu, an RB and a flex.
I think you got to go Bucky at running back. Yeah, flex is going to be tough. Full PPR. Yeah. I don't think I can flex Jonnu, even though he's been great. Harrison, who knows? Brian Robinson in a tough spot. Pollard is even going to play. Man. Why is Harrison so bad?
I know. Like Harrison should be the pick here. I think I don't want to, but it still could go Harrison just because there are concerns with those running backs. You know, Robinson's such a tough matchup, and Pollard, who knows if he's playing.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go Harrison, I guess. Don't feel good about any of those guys except for Bucky. Well, I feel good about Jonnu as a tight end. I don't know about as a flex.
Adventure has Allen Hill, Addison, Mixon, Bowers, Thielen, Lutz, Buffalo, Judy, Pollard, Rashad, Coleman, McMillan, Spears on the bench. Changes?
Yeah, I don't really want to start Tyreek Hill, but I don't think I'm starting any of those guys over him. If it was Jameis Winston, I would definitely go Judy over Tyreek Hill, but fortunately it's not.
All right, so I guess it's good the way it is.
Yep.
All right, then we have a couple. I'm going to have to look here. We have Shada88 Gaming and Tomas Bernal. So let's see if we find the thank you for the super chats. We'll look for your questions. It might be after, or it could be before. Thomas Bernal with another super sticker. Thank you, Thomas. I still don't see your question. Here's gaming. Rank these three: JSN, Shakir, Dowdle.
I'm going to rank them in the exact order you have them.
All right, there you go. I still don't see Tomas. So I guess if you happen to notice a question from Tomas Bernal, we'll put it up. I still don't see one. Okay, so let's go to the Argonite. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a kicker question. Will Lutz or Reichert, whatever his first name is. Will.
Well, this week, Minnesota on the road in Seattle, I don't think that's a good place to kick, so I'll just go with Lutz. I don't even know where he's kicking, to be honest. He could be in a worse spot. I don't know. Who's Lutz even kick for? I know you've told me this before, but I don't remember.
He's Denver, and he gets in SoFi tonight. So let's go Lutz.
Oh, yeah, let's go Lutz.
Luis Salamanca in 2 leagues, Mahomes, Rodgers.
I'm going to go Rodgers and Goff.
Yeah. Rodgers and Goff it is. Mumble Dragon, it's gotten serious in the semis. 2, 2, and 1. Brown, HN, Mixon, Lamb, Collins, Higgins, McConkey.
Brown and HN at running back. Lamb and Collins at wide receiver. It's full PPR. I mean, I'll say if Higgins plays, I'm going to go Higgins. If not, I think you can just flex Mixon. So I don't think you have to play Ladd tonight because if Higgins is out, you can just pivot to Mixon.
There you go. You're welcome. And Richardson or Darnold? Going Darnold.
Darnold.
Okay. Hold on. I'm going to be back in 1 minute. I'm going to read this one, and then I'll let you take this, and then Chris All-In is next. Mouse, JDM, Knicks, Rodgers. I get to say yes to Rodgers again, or Stafford. I'll be back.
Aaron Rodgers. Okay. Aaron Rodgers. All right. Chris, all in. Full PPR problems where running back start 2. Madison, Kendra Miller, not Etienne. Craig Reynolds? Miller for sure. Jeez. Maybe Etienne here. Oh my gosh. When's the last time I said yes to Travis Etienne? But Najee gets the Ravens. At least Etienne gets the Raiders, and he did get pretty heavily involved last time. So I'll go Miller, Etienne. Ugh, brutal. Jefferson, Evans, Sutton. That's good. No, I'm not benching those guys. Not benching those guys. All right, I don't want to miss any of our members. Hopefully, I don't miss any members. Let me see if I can find where we're at here. It lets me scroll up here. Sorry, guys. Bear with me 1 second. No. Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure we don't miss any members. And members don't show up they just show up in the normal thing. So I know you have no idea what I'm talking about, but bear with me. I gotta be close because there's. All right, here we go. Okay. So I want to make sure I don't miss a member. Okay. Not all sweet and sour chicken over here. Kyler or Darnold? I'm going to go Darnold, Rachaad White, Thielen, or Pollard. Oh, jeez. If it's PPR, I'll go Thielen. If it's non, I'll go Rachaad White. Good luck. Oh, James Jones. Oh, no. That's Kendre, too. I don't remember your question before. I'm probably not going to be able to scroll back to it, so. Yeah. Oh, man, my thing just wigged out on me. James, just go ahead and drop your thing again because it's going to be hard to scroll back to wherever you were. All right, Brother Pickle. Oh, you're back. All right.
Welcome, Brother Pickle.
Welcome, Brother Pickle. All
right. Survived Devontae Adams. That's good. 6-point passing TD. Again, Knicks or Rodgers?
I'm going Rodgers here. Too irrationally high on Aaron Rodgers this week.
And then tight end premium, Strange and Njoku. Oh, for the flex. Or Tracy McMillan or Najee.
I mean, it is tight end premium. Maybe I might go Njoku if he plays. Otherwise, I might just go Strange. It's tight end premium.
Yeah, why not? I don't feel good about Tracy at all. Don't feel great about Najee. McMillan, again, maybe, but I feel just as good about those guys. So, yeah, sure. Njoku if he plays, Strange if he doesn't. Jason Priddle. What's up, Jason? First place, scored 202 from the bye. Worry about his flexes. Okay, 222. Chase, Brees, Walker, Sharps, Ford, Kendre, Tajay. Evans, BTJ, Judy, McMillan. Also have Baker and Johnny.
All right. I'm going to go Chase Brown. I'll say Tajay Spears second if Pollard is completely out. Otherwise, I'd probably go Kenneth Walker. Sounds like he's healthy. Evans, BTJ, a wide receiver. I'd probably just flex Kendre and Brees, honestly. I mean, I guess you could flex McMillan if you want to chase that. You want to gamble. But, man, he could get you 0. So I think I'd just go Kendre and Brees.
Yeah, I mean, Kendre is going to get touches at least, right? It's going to get touches. Let's see. It's kind of odd. A lot of teams probably hoping that Pollard doesn't play, so you can play Tyjae Spears. But we'll see. So then we have this is a different one from Shada Gaming, who had super chat earlier. Is this the same or this looks different?
No, he added Chuba. I think I would go Chuba first. Chuba, JSN, Shakir, Dowdle.
All right, there we go. Then I see Ryan Meheman has got the super chat. Don't see the question, so Ryan, I'll look for it. So let's go to the next one. Logan Davis. TJ Hawkinson, Brenton Strange.
Hawk.
Well, I'm going Strange. Gwen now has another one. Gwen P. Welcome again. Needs upside. If Higgins is out, flex Jennings, Judy Myers, or Mooney.
I'll say Myers if it's O'Connell. Otherwise, I'd probably just go Judy.
And then if Pollard is out, Spears,
Yeah,
right?
I feel like we did that one for her, but yeah, definitely Spears over Jack. Yeah.
And then Lions are Atlanta.
Atlanta.
There you go, Gwen. And then the other John, half PPR, pick from Pacheco, Hunt, Bigsby, or Spears.
If Pollard's out, it's definitely Spears. Otherwise, I guess Bigsby. He gets the Raiders.
Don't want to start Hunt. But if Pollard does play Spears, I mean, I don't know. Do you think Spears has enough upside? Bigsby, it's like, yeah, I guess this is Pacheco, Bigsby, and if Pollard's out, go Spears. Jordy needs a quarterback. Purdy or Mayfield?
Mayfield.
Two between Adams, Jennings, Shakir, or Higgins.
Adams and Higgins. If Higgins is out, Adams, Shakir.
Two running backs. Hubbard, Ford, or Sharps.
Can't play Charbonnet now that Walker's back. So Chuba and Ford.
Stranger, Joku.
If again, I've said it a few times now. If Njoku is fully cleared, not on the injury report, him. Otherwise, Strange.
There you go. Dynasty 39. Ladd or Jordan Addison?
Oh, man. I think I just go Addison here. I just think he has a level of upside that Ladd doesn't. And it's not like Addison doesn't have a floor. Addison.
Addison. And then kicker, Will Reichard or Tyler Bass?
Yeah, I guess Bill's kicker, I guess.
All right. You don't even deserve to be called by name. You can't say his name.
No, I can't.
Okay. Augustin Olvera in half. Two receivers, one flex. JJ, MHJ, DK, Mooney, McMillan, Ford, or Kendre.
Well, I think you're probably starting Justin Jefferson. So that's one. Yeah, I'd probably just go Harrison here. How is it not DK Metcalf? What has happened to DK Metcalf?
It's weird.
Jefferson, Harrison, and I'll just flex Kendre Miller, honestly. Sad times here.
Yep. Tough times indeed. Jason Priddle had asked a question earlier, but he's asking now, how strong I'm going to start with Tyjae be if there's no Pollard over these guys?
I think so. We're talking about an explosive runner who can catch passes going against a not very good defense. I think I would start him over all those guys. So.
There you go. Miguel Merks, Sutton or Jennings?
Sutton.
Yeah.
Nice softball. Thank you, Miguel.
Basic money, Kendre over Ridley in half.
I might, in half PPR, I might do it. I will say I think Kendre at least gives you a floor that Ridley doesn't really give you, so I might do it in half.
Mm-hmm. You never know what you're getting with Ridley, honestly. DC money, should I start Kyler? Because he is very disappointing. That's pretty accurate. Caleb
but I mean,
Williams.
Caleb Williams hasn't been disappointing. Like I get when people say stuff like I'm nervous about player X, but then I don't get when they say like, so I might play player Y, who's also like makes you very nervous. You know what I mean? Or like yes, Kyler Murray's been very disappointing, but hasn't Caleb Williams also been very disappointing?
And Caleb Williams has been worse and more disappointing at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, look, maybe Caleb outscores Kyler Murray this week. Anything's possible. It's fantasy football, but Kyler gets the Panthers. I'm just going to go Kyler.
So yeah, don't love it, but if these are your choices, go Kyler. Michael Marowitz in the ship. All right, let's win it.
Nice.
Half PPR, 2 running backs, Bucky, Sharps, Ford, Pollard. If he plays.
I'll say Bucky and Pollard if he plays. Otherwise, Bucky and Ford.
3 receivers, Evans, Terry, CD, Judy, DJ.
Hey, wide receivers are good. I see why you're in the championship. I think I still got to go CD, Evans, and Terry, though. I know Terry makes you nervous against the Eagles, but doesn't DJ Moore make you nervous just because he's on the Bears? Caleb? So I'm going to go CD, Terry, Evans.
Yeah, I know. It's close. It's tricky there, but let's keep Terry locked in. And then Freiermuth, Andrews, Strange, or Henry at tight end.
I'm going Freiermuth.
And then he also down here, 2 QBs between JD to a Love.
I'm going to go JD and Love. I am a little nervous about Love that maybe Josh Jacobs gets like 3 touchdowns and he only gets 1. But it's still the Saints. I'm going to gamble on that. JD and Love.
Yeah, JD Love is fine. He'll be fine. Ginyu Force. Leading my entire season. Josh Allen does what Josh Allen does. Knocked him out. Cup gets only 6. Jennings. All right, so this sounds like a not so happy ending. But
man, that is brutal. That's the brutality of head-to-head fantasy football. All right, if Josh Allen doesn't go for 50, you get the bye, and then you don't even feel the Cup 0. Yeah. Sorry, getting you. You had a good team too. I remember you had a very good team.
Yeah, and then that's the thing too, is you cannot control what your opponent does. I have a friend of mine who just showed me his lineup from last week, and I was looking, and he lost by 3 points. And sure enough, his opponent, Devontae Adams, in that league had like 46 or something. So it's like what do you do? Nothing.
Best team doesn't always win in fantasy.
No, that's definitely true. All right, Marcus Miller needs 2. AJ Brown, Brees, JT. And then Chargers.
Assuming AJ Brown plays, it's him and JT.
There you go. Chargers or defense or Denver defense tonight.
I'll take Denver. They're the better defense, and what do the Chargers really have? It's like Ladd McConkey, and that's it.
Yeah. Jay Will needs an RB and a flex. Abdullah, Stevenson, Mooney, Ford, Pacheco, Spears.
Well, Spears number 1 if Pollard's out. I think I still have to go. I mean, I don't know. Can I really go? I think I'll go Stevenson 2, Ford 3. So Spears 1 if Pollard's out. Otherwise, Stevenson and Ford.
Yeah. Again, a lot of teams kind of hoping Pollard takes the week off. Jackson, Merriman, Herbert, or Caleb Williams.
Now, this one's close. I might go Caleb here just because I feel like he has more upside. They are at least at home. And the last time they played the Lions, he had a nice game, even though it was all in the second half. So I might just gamble on Caleb here because I don't feel good about it.
Well, the one thing with Caleb is you get the Lions, you give up a lot to wide receivers and quarterbacks at times, and they are all sorts of banged up. I just have to chase the upside. Brado blends. Bills or Falcons?
Falcons.
Cup or DJ Moore?
I'm surprised we've had so few. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised we had so few Cup questions. You probably got eliminated if you started Cup, or at least most people did. So I guess it makes sense why we don't have a lot of Cup questions. But oh man, I mean, you got to think Cup bounces back. He's not going to get you a 0. Like he can't get a 0 again.
I don't think so.
But this is a tough matchup on the road against the Jets. I think I'd go. I think I still go Cup. Cup is so tough. Both these guys are tough this week. So.
I do like more this week, but I still think for the most part I'm playing Cup. It's Jason Priddle in a different league. It's half, also 2-2-2. Gibbs, Chase, Bucky, Achane, Walker, and Sharbs. Man, that's good.
Wow.
Might be starting 4 running backs here. Chase, London, Keenan, Myers, and then Love or Caleb.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to be starting 4 running backs. I'm going to go Love over Caleb, Gibbs, Chase Brown, Achane, Bucky. Starting all 4 of those guys. Chase and Keenan Allen at wide receiver.
Yeah, good with all that.
It's a good team right there, man.
Yeah. Exclusive exposure. Easy one. Championship. Kyler or Daniels?
Daniels got you here. I'm not benching him now. I don't care. It's the Eagles.
No. It's like, again, do you really feel better about Kyler? AB has either Muth, Henry, or Gesicki. Well, you know what? I don't think he'll miss, but if Higgins misses, I guess we do have to consider Gesicki. But
yeah, I mean, he's had big games and the Browns, so I guess if Higgins is out, I'll go Gesicki. If not, Muth.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. For now, go Muth, and then if you need to pivot to Gesicki, that's fine. Molly Wop, happy holidays. Thank you. Question is down here. Got Allen, Connor and Hall, Nuka, and Devontae Smith, and Laporta, Sharp at the flex. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch.
Can't play Sharp anymore. Kenneth Walker full practice today. Cannot play him. Oh,
yeah,
man.
But no, I'm looking at the bench. 12-man PPR. Let's check the waiver wires. There's got to be somebody.
Yeah, is Kendrick Miller out there? Jerome Ford, Jalen McMillan. I mean, if I have to put one of these guys in, I'd probably put Odunze in. Like, I just don't think you can start Charbonnet with Kenneth Walker back. I think you're running the risk of like 3 points or something.
Yeah, and against one of the best run defenses in the Vikings, not even a good matchup for him. Yeah, so for now, let's make it Odunze, but honestly, you could probably do better here on the waiver wire. You can drop Westbrook Akine. I mean, I don't see why you need Bo Nix.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. So we're going to change the bench, hopefully. Prodigy, Nix, Murray, or Richardson?
I'm going to go Murray here.
Yeah, don't feel great about any of them. Let's go Murray for upside. Wide receiver and flex. Keenan, Tyree, Coleman, down, Spears, Patrick Taylor.
All right, well, Keenan at wide receiver, and then I will say again, if Pollard's out, I'll flex Spears. Otherwise, I'd probably just flex Tyreek and pray. Light some candles. Flex Tyreek and light some candles.
There you go. Might be what you need to do. Never hurts. Manuk, Vardapetyan. Harrison or McConkey?
Lad. We go Lad tonight.
Yeah, I'd rather not have to rely on Harrison. So there you go. Oh, here's Ryan's question. Ryan Mayman. Javonte Williams or Kendrick Miller? Not Javonte.
Nah, even I'll take my chances with Kendrick.
Was it 3-4 weeks ago? I said I'm done. I'm done after the Audric Estime fiasco and all this. No, done with Denver's backfield. Not a single moment have I regretted saying no to a Denver running back. I don't care if McLaughlin is out or whatever. No to Javonte Williams. Now and forever. It's Kendrick Miller. Sully. 7105. Kenneth Walker, Tracy, or Kendrick Miller.
Well, it sounds like Kenneth Walker is almost certainly going to play. But man, can I really start Kendrick Miller over him? I think I still got to go Walker, even in a tough matchup.
Considering Kendrick Miller, I don't know though, because it's still, even though he'll get all the touches in Green Bay, is not really a great spot for him. So it's really not a great spot for Kenneth Walker either. That's the thing; they both have tough matchups. Yeah, I guess I would go Kenneth Walker. Thoughts on the flex? McConkey, Neighbors, Flowers, Garrett Wilson.
I think I just go Ladd here.
Yeah, Ladd's fine. Garrett Wilson might have some upside, but I think Ladd's your best choice. Joe Estrada, Garrett Wilson, K9, or Ladd? Pick two.
In PPR, I'm going to bench Kenneth Walker here. Play the wide receivers.
Feel the real deal. Got Lamar, Henry, Cook, and Sutton, St. Brown, Johnny McMillan on the bench. Guys, I don't think I want to play.
Yeah, you're good. Well, McMillan, I would have put Garendo in over him for sure, but he's out.
Yeah.
I guess let's just gamble on the upside of McMillan. You're good.
Yeah, good otherwise. Get your shiz again. How about this? Colts or Chargers?
Chargers.
Yeah, I still like the Chargers overall. Christian Pedroso. D-Hop, Jameson Williams, Devontae Smith. That's it. There's nobody else.
Devonta Smith.
I'm good with Devontae. Jay Will, should I pick up Miller or Taylor to start? I'm going to have to go back and look at your previous question. Do you remember what Jay Will's was?
I'll find it. I think it's way back here.
I mean, those guys are generally definitely worth picking up, but let's see. Here. Okay. RB and a flex. Oh, over these guys? Yes. Abdullah, Stevenson, Mooney, Ford, Pacheco, Spears.
I mean, I still would have Spears number one, but I would have Kendrick number two.
You can drop, I mean, if you need to drop one of these guys, you can drop Abdullah, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You can drop Mooney. Coming off a 0 with Michael Penix. No one can.
There you go. Jerome M needs a flex. Ford, Kendrick, Keenan.
In full PPR, I'm going Keenan.
Yeah, full PPR. Keenan should be solid. Could have a big game. Who knows? He did it last time against the Lions. Anda, Bigsby, Abdullah, or Miller.
Kendrick Miller. Gonna have to put Kendrick Miller on one of the thumbnails this weekend for sure.
Definitely. And then here's a different one: Otten or Schultz at tight end.
Well, it doesn't sound like Otten's gonna play, and even if he does, I'll just go Schultz.
Yeah. And if Otten doesn't play, I wonder if that makes Jalen McMillan even a little more interesting. But
3 targets, Otten vacates.
Yeah, these days. Okay, Jared in half, Patrick Taylor, Khalil Shakir, Zay Flowers.
I think I'm still going to go Shakir here.
Yeah. Bisco has 2. First of all, Addison, Moore, or Ladd.
Damn, this is tough.
Yeah.
This is really tough.
I mean, I view this as Ladd being probably the highest floor, right? The safest. And then Addison has the highest ceiling, but the riskiest. And then DJ Moore's kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think I just go Addison though. I just want to chase that. I want to chase that huge game.
Right.
Go Addison.
Good with that. Good with that. I do think it could be a big DJ Moore week, but I also don't really ever know with the Bears. Let's go Addison. And then let's see. Didn't do this one yet. Bisco, Ford, Pacheco, Madison, or Abdullah.
Oh man, I think I just go Ford here.
Yeah. Yeah, because you run the risk, besides the obvious risk of playing a Raider running back, is the risk of its split touches. So, hey, Dustin Forsberg needs a tight end, Muth or Henry?
Both.
Muth it is. And then Juice, also with a tight end question.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten more Chig questions. Chig had a big game. I'm still gonna go Strange.
It's the first time in, I feel like, weeks that we've had a Chig question.
Yeah.
But I'll go Strange too. And then, that one. Hold on. Next super chat goes to Marwan El Sakoop. One receiver, one flex. Ladd, Terry, Judy, Hall, Smith, Devontae Smith, if AJB is out.
Yeah, but the problem is, if he's not out, you're going to have to play like Judy or something. So I think I just go Ladd and Terry.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go Ladd and Terry as well. Sir Capalot. Murray or Nix?
Murray.
2 receivers, 2 running backs, 2 flex. Earlier we had Nuka, now we have Pukua. Pukua, DJ, MHJ, Thielen, Dobbs, and Downs. Mondre, Bucky, and Cook. This is a keeper league.
All right. Pukua and DJ Moore at wide receiver. Bucky and Cook at running back. I'm gonna flex Thielen, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna flex Thielen. I think you're gonna, and if you want keeper suggestions, it's probably gonna be Puka. I think you still got to keep Harrison and hope he makes that leap next year to superstar. And then it's either James Cook or DJ Moore, probably your third. Maybe Bucky.
I was gonna say, not considering Bucky.
I still have worries about. I mean, maybe Bucky. But who's James Cook competing with? Ray Davis? Close. Close there.
Yeah, I mean, it's Puka definitely has to be one. Harrison, I agree. Harrison, you need to keep Harrison. Disappointing has been for a redraft. You have to keep him. I would probably. This is PPR. I would probably keep DJ Moore. He's the number 1 guy there. He's locked in. I do think, assuming the Bears actually get somewhat competent coaching staff together and figure it out, I'm still going to be optimistic on Caleb Williams. So that's probably what I would do. Just keep those 3. How about Foresight Skills Fantasy Football? I like it. I don't know if this is like a site or something, but I appreciate the professionalism. 12-team, full PPR. 2 running backs, Walker, Chuba, Kendre, Madison.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chuba and Walker.
And 2 flex spots, Harrison, Judy, Watson, Coker.
Ah, man. I think I just go Kendre and Judy. I'm assuming you could flex Kendre.
Right. Yeah, that one's tricky. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. Kenny, Nix or Daniels?
Daniels.
It's definitely Daniels. Don't play Nix tonight. Jonah Doucette, somehow still alive despite
Nice.
Cooper Kupp. There you go. needs to start 3. Amon-Ra, AJB, Cup,
Oh,
Addison. Do you rage bench Cooper Cup? You could. I mean, this would be bench if you do bench Cooper Cup because target share has gone down. Jets are a tough matchup. Addison has huge upside, so
Yeah, I could go Addison over Cup. That's fine. So Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Addison. 3
Yeah,
A's.
I mean it's tough. It's between those two. Hey, if AJ Brown doesn't play, your decision's made. But you know what? Let's do that. Let's bench Cup in this case. Michael Scafidi. I just saw your question. Here it is. 12 teams, Superflex, starting Kyler, Caleb, Gibbs, Nachan, Chase and Puka, McBride, Neighbors. So bench either QB for Keenan or Rudolph. Interesting.
Well,
you bench
I'm not,
the Bears
not
quarterback
benching for
the Bears
Mason Rudolph.
Not Rudolph, no.
Could I do Keenan? I don't think so. I think those QBs are good enough.
Well, I mean, you got to figure if Keenan does something worthy of being flexed, then Caleb Williams didn't have an awful game, right?
Exactly.
I know. I'll stick with what you got. Okay, and then by the way, guys, we're gonna have to definitely stick to super chats. Want to make sure we get your questions answered, and we don't have that much time till the game starts. We'll definitely prioritize Denver Chargers questions. Brady Myers, Wilson, or Ladd?
I'm gonna go Ladd.
Kenny, Knicks, or JD?
JD. Can we just do this?
Yes, and then also Addison or Keenan.
I think I go Keenan here. I think I feel good enough about Keenan against the Lions.
Yeah, I do feel good about Keenan as well. Matty, Speck, in half. Lamar, AJB, Flowers, Gibbs, Pollard, flexing Ford. Switch anything?
I think it's okay. It's half PPR. There's always risk that McMillan or Reed randomly has a big game, but yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, only thing is keep an eye on Pollard. If he doesn't play, then you're going to have to swap him out. I would probably just put Ford at running back and then just go McMillan. Don't want to play Debo or Reed. That's a rage bench. Okay, Zach Kakazu, 2 running backs, Kyron, B-Rob, Sharps, Taylor Jr. Caught it that time.
Kyron and B-Rob.
Sorry, I'm looking up. Is he really a junior? Evans, Sutton, Ladd, Myers, Tillman.
I'm going Evans and Sutton. Jonnu at tight end. It's PPR 1 flex. Probably just play Ladd tonight. But don't flex Ladd. Flex Evans or Sutton and put Ladd in a wide receiver.
There you go. Okay, then Bengals or Chargers?
Bengals.
Matthew Rice, Stafford or Knicks?
I'll go Knicks here just because I don't feel good about Stafford on the road against the Jets.
Yeah, he's saying he's got Knicks in there now. You can keep Knicks in there. Rest of his lineup is set. All right, Matthew, good luck. Rio. Ladd or
we had this one earlier, right? This is the floor versus ceiling. I don't know. I'd probably just start Ladd, but I'm fine with DJ Moore as well.
Well, this is tough. I think Ladd should be fine. We'll stick with Ladd. NMMB needs 2 between Mixon, Swift, Kendra, Madison.
Mixon and Kendra.
Yeah. Could definitely do without Madison this week. Okay, let's keep going. Jet Williams, Stevens. RB, receiver, and flex, and full. Bucky, Cook, Kendra, Jason, Garrett Wilson.
I'm going to go Bucky, James Cook, and Garrett Wilson at the flex.
Javier Leon, Shakir or Wilson, or McConkey or Jennings. Okay, so which one?
Oh, well, I think here I'll go Ladd.
Yeah, if it's just one of these guys, and go Ladd McConkey. Kevin Hernandez, best QB, Mahomes, Knicks, May, Herbert, Stafford, Rodgers.
I think it's Rodgers. Sadly, I think it's Rodgers.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's do GB, GR, BR, whatever, Reckless. Khalil or McConkey?
I'm going to go McConkey.
Craig Book, League One, AR, Penix, or Herbert?
I'll just gamble on AR here and see if he can run in a touchdown or two.
Yeah, and then League Two, Stafford, Penix, or Bryce?
Yeah, I don't like Stafford this week, but I like him more than these guys. I'm going to go Stafford.
Yeah, the upside is just very limited for Bryce Young or Michael Penix Jr. So hope Stafford throws a couple touchdowns. Okay, Gwen P is back again. If Mahomes is out, well, it doesn't sound like he is, but okay. Rank these: Pacheco, Spears, Bigsby, Madison, Algier. My opponent, the commissioner. Landed 4. Did he not have waiver priority? I don't know. Well, let's not get into all that.
I'll probably rank them Pacheco, Spears. I'll probably rank them exactly how you have them, honestly.
All right, there you go. Yeah, and it sounds like Mahomes is playing.
Yeah, almost certainly playing.
D. Williams. Happy holidays. For my second receiver, Mooney, Watson, Harrison, Bateman.
I can't play Mooney. I think I still have to go Harrison here. I know he's been bad, but Watson, Bateman, it doesn't sound good for him. Mooney, no. Watson, risky. I'd probably just go Harrison here.
Be nice if you could put Batman in there.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Let's do a quick little lightning round. Catch some of these answers. Marco Holguin, DK or Ladd?
Ladd.
Denver or Bengals defense from Daniel Huang?
I think Bengals have more upside.
All right, Kenny. We already answered that one, Kenny. Jake the Snake Baker is my QB. Superflex Kyron over Donald and Tua?
No, I think I feel good enough about Darnold that I'm just going to put him in my Superflex. But how is Kyron isn't in your lineup?
Starting RBs are Chase Brown and Connor. That's good. Let me see. I lost my place. Here. Paco. Bench 1. London, Walker, Bucky, Ladd, Garrett.
Between Walker and London, I think I'm going to bench Walker.
Yeah, either Walker or London. Don't feel like great London game, but probably worst game for Walker. Let's bench Walker, assuming it's PPR. Carlos M had the super chat. So Knicks or Rodgers?
Rodgers.
Stranger Muth.
I'm going to go Muth.
Moore or Terry?
Terry.
And then a kicker, Lutz, Sanders, or McManus.
Isn't Lutz SoFi? Let's go Lutz.
Go Lutz.
Let's just something to root for tonight. Hopefully he makes a kick or 2. Or 3.
And I don't know if he is not planning on playing. Gus Bus is on the chat. Should he start his teammate Ladd or Terry?
I think he's still got to go Terry here. I know it's the Eagles, but man, I just think he has so much more upside. You got to go Terry.
Yep. Brandon Ahmed, 1 QB, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, no flex. Lamar or Bo? It's Lamar.
Lamar.
JT Cook, Achan.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Cook and Achan.
Well, we might flex him, but I'm gonna go JT and Achan. Like JT. Chase, Terry, Jacoby, Devontae Smith, and Judy. We need 2 receivers, and then we need a flex.
Yeah, Chase and Terry, and then I probably will just flex JT.
There you go. All right, so all three of those running backs, Chase and Terry. Okay, we'll get back to some of these. Janelle. Sutton over Mixon. Well, let's see the lineup. 2-2-1-1. Higgins, Lamb, Connor, Jacobs.
I mean, in PBR, I'm okay with Sutton over Mixon this week. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I got some concerns about Mixon, so let's go. Let's do it. Sutton. Kelsey, Strange, or Andrews? Still Kelsey if Mahomes plays?
Yeah, I'm still going Kelsey. Maybe I'm going to regret it.
Basic Money's debating whether to swap London and McMillan.
Nah, I don't think I could do that.
He's saying his needs as much upside as possible. I'm not sure why. I mean, look, you're shooting for a big game, a big touchdown. Yeah, you know what? Maybe go McMillan if you really feel like you need a big upside. I'm okay with that. Gob MX, Broncos or Packers?
I'm going Packers.
Packers, yes. Defense then Herbert, Rodgers, Rush.
Rodgers again. Oh boy, this is a weak Rodgers bust for sure.
Yeah, all right. Steban, JR, 2 receivers in the flex. Shakir, Judy, London, McConkey, Hill, McMillan, Walker, Ford, Kamara.
I'm gonna go Ladd. I think I probably still have to go Tyreek a wide Ladd and Tyreek a wide receiver. Kamara's not playing. I'll probably flex. Man, this is really tough. Ladd, Tyreek, and I think I'll.
It's one of the first 3.
Yeah, one of the first 3. This is tough. I mean, it's really, man. That is the only one I feel good about. I mean, I feel good about Shakir, but I don't know if I really start Shakir over London. Can I really start Shakir over Tyreek?
I would say put Ladd in your lineup, your receiver spot. I think Tyreek Hill is your other receiver. I'm thinking either Shakir or Judy.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. All right.
Probably should just go Judy.
Judy. Let's go Judy.
Yeah, let's just go Judy.
Bisco with another. Vikings or Bills?
Vikings.
Definitely Vikings. Rain for Addison.
Nah, I'm done with unless it's like a downpour. Scattered showers, that doesn't sound bad. I'm not.
Yeah, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like Seattle weather.
Yeah.
Mollywop, check the wire. Got Spears and Taylor. Nice. My opponent has Garendo and Pollard. Would you start Spears or Taylor over Rome?
I would start Spears over both if Pollard's out. Otherwise, I'd start Taylor over Rome. Yes, I would.
Chris Tafoya. Pick one. Flex, Sutton, McConkey, Shakir.
I think I got to go Sutton here. I just think he has the most upside.
Yeah, like Sutton. Danny Angel, Goff, and Soldier Field, or Darnold with that rain.
Yeah, I'm just going to go Darnold because, Goff, Soldier Field, the Bears defense. I'll go Darnold.
Yeah, Darnold as well. Kevin Hernandez, London, Sharba, Dunze, Thielen, Pollard, or Spears.
I think you got to go London here. Maybe. I mean, Spears. Okay, Spears if Pollard is out, sure. Maybe Thielen, but I'm just gonna probably go London here.
Yeah, if no Pollard, we'll go Spears. If not, I think London is still startable. Go London. The Bendu, Pick 3. Who sits between Judy Thielen, AJB, McMillan? Is it?
I think I'm probably going to sit McMillan.
Yeah, we'll sit McMillan. Okay, we have what? 3 minutes? When does the game kick off?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
5:15. Well,
I always forget if it starts at 10 or 15 after. Okay.
15.
All right. So if you have any questions for tonight's game, you definitely want to answer it in the next 8 minutes. Drop them. We'll put them up. If not, we're going to go through a few more before the game starts. Let you guys get to Thursday Night Football. I'm going to make a conscious choice to not put up any more Aaron Rodgers questions.
Yeah, please.
Anything else for tonight specifically? We'll do those first. Okay, how about this one? It's not for tonight. Chadwick Hauser. Could you go McMillan over DK, Amari, or Kraft?
I mean, definitely over Amari. Definitely over Kraft.
Yeah.
Can I do it over DK? Maybe DK is close because it just feels like DK should be good, but he's not. I mean, we're always running the risk, just kind of like Nick Westbrook Kine. We're always running the risk that this is not the week where McMillan catches a long touchdown and he gets you like 2 points or something.
Yeah, no, I get that, but this is definitely different because Nick Westbrook Kine basically had a touchdown for every 2 receptions. Jalen McMillan's actually getting targets, so
true. Oh
yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, Paco Pedroza, Lad, Cup, Lamb. Pick 2. Did you go Lad over Cup?
Yeah, I think I would just go Lad and Lamb and not risk it with Cup. Yeah.
All right, get Lad in there, and Lamb is the other. Kevin Hernandez again. JSN, Neighbors, Myers, Sharbs, Ridley, Spears. Pick 2.
Right now, I'm going to say JSN and Myers, but if Pollard is out, I'll probably go JSN and Spears.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I feel like it's a big JSN game, but again, how great can you feel about anybody Drew Lock is throwing to? Okay, let's really. I guess I'm hoping for Pollard not to play. Sounds like it. Let's do Alonzo 34, Ladder Jennings.
Lat.
Space Cadet, Knicks or Stafford?
Knicks.
Collins Productions, which QB tonight, Knicks or Herbert?
Knicks.
Yeah, I'll go Knicks too. Director Ken needs a flex with no Pickens, McMillan, Spears, Tracy, Jaden Reed.
I'll go McMillan unless, again, Pollard is out. Then I'll go Spears.
Agree with that. And let's see. Jason Lynn. Would you dare to start Lad over the Sun God? No. Driz Silent. Which kicker for tonight?
Well, they're both in the dome, so you got to go with the guy named Dick the kicker.
Definitely. Home field advantage. Haley Nicole. Javonte Williams or Alexander Madison?
Well, I mean, the Raiders do get the Jaguars, so maybe I'll go Madison.
Haley, this is where I'll say, could you look on the waiver wire and is Jerome Ford available? Is somebody else available? Hopefully. But if you had to pick between these two, again, I'm done with Denver's running backs. Go Madison. And let's see. Eric Van Vano. Darnold or Tua?
Darnold
it is. Freddie Rod. Knicks, Russ, or AR?
I'd probably just go Nick. I don't know. I'd probably just go Knicks.
Yeah, because he won't kill you, right? He should at least get you some points. AR could kill you.
Yeah, AR could kill you.
It's not Russ, especially with no Pickens or Tough
Yeah.
matchup. It's definitely not Russ. Okay, let's see. Try to do a few more. Maybe somebody we haven't talked about. Well, this is both an interesting question and an interesting name. Panda Putts Disc Golf.
Okay.
Lad or Ford?
Lad.
Yeah, Lad here. Helping with words. McMillan or JMO?
I think I got to go JMO here. I mean, I know it's the Bears, but still, like, can I really bench Jameson Williams for McMillan? I'm gonna go Jameson.
The Lions, who Lions get this week? They're playing the Bears, right?
Bears, yeah.
You know what? I would just throw the dart and hope to hit with Jalen McMillan. Jeremy T. Lad or Terry?
Terry.
Although I'm saying he says starting BTJ and Cup. Would you bench Cup for those two guys or no?
Yeah, I might bench. Yeah, I would bench Cup for either of those guys, honestly.
Okay, so start Lad at receiver. Jamie Davis, Ford or Rachaad White at the flex?
Rachaad White.
Alex Sanchez, Lad or Devontae in half?
Lad. Although I might regret this if ATB is really out, but can't risk it. Just go Lad.
Yeah, no way to know. Here, Thomas Bernal. Here we go, Tomas.
There it is.
Last second. 2 receivers and a flex. AJ Myers, Thielen, McMillan, Ramondre Pacheco, Miller, Ford, DK, Madison.
All right, AJ Brown and Jacoby are going to be my wide receivers, assuming Desmond Ridder plays. Otherwise, I'll probably go AJ Brown, Thielen, and I think I'm going to flex Kendre Miller. So AJ Brown, Myers, Kendre at the flex.
There you go. All right. Glad you got your question in, Tomas. Before we got off. And then we have Sticky, who's got the membership.
Yeah.
Lost last week thanks to Cup and Jennings. Fighting for 5th. Hey, there you go. Keep going for pride. It's still fun.
Yep.
But also just dropping by to say thanks. Well, good luck to everyone. Exactly. We can't all win every year, but there's always next year. I'm not going to put that question up. Boomer, we know the answer is choice B. At least for me, it is. Shivam Patel, Baker or Burrow?
Burrow.
Yeah, unless your league happens to give bonus points for stacking, which it doesn't, then go Burrow. Oh, thank you. Collins Productions just subbed and turn on notifications. I highly recommend you do that. It is game time now, guys, so we're going to let you go because I know you want to watch the game, or if not, at least follow closely along with whatever you do Thursday night. Hit the like button if you feel like we've helped you. I know we've tried. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're live every day except for Friday, so we won't see you tomorrow, but we'll see you on Saturday for I used to, just say like the big start to the show, but we go basically 3 hours, like almost every night. So they're all the big, but
yeah, but Saturday we need to let the people know because there's a game early on Saturday. We probably have to go early Saturday, like their normal Sunday time.
That's right.
So
early Saturday. Almost forgot.
That's right. There's a game at the same time that it starts on Sunday. So we probably going to have to go early Saturday and Sunday this week. So don't miss it. Set your alarms.
Oh, I'm going to have to. So, yeah, let's be sure the first game on Saturday, it starts at 1 Eastern, 12 Central, 10 Pacific. So we'll subtract 3 hours. That means we will be going live exactly at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Pacific. I don't know how you do it, Chris. So there you go. But you know what? If you turn on your notifications, you'll know as soon as we go live every day, no matter what it is. All right, guys. Good luck to anyone who's got anything going on for tonight. And then hopefully we'll see you all on the weekend.